Dry Steam here. Hello everybody. I'm going to flip you around so hey, you can see my face. Yay. What you're looking at is a John Deere 5510 tractor. I believe 2004 year it was manufactured. This was Pete's tractor. He loved it. He bailed with it. He did everything with it. Spread fertilizer, and that was its downfall, spreading fertilizer. Anyways, it's been down for a couple of years. Had some issues with it, hydraulic systems, or excuse me, the brake systems, the actual cylinder, the master cylinder, as you can see up in here. Sorry about that light. Had a little steel ball from the manufacturing plug in a port. That blew out, so I took that off, tapped it, threaded it, or drilled it and tapped it, and then put a piece in there to seal it up. And then the PTO was whining. Sorry about the sun. Let me get you in a better angle here. PTO was whining, so we put all new bearings in for the PTO, took that apart, and then I had a problem with the draft control linkage. My 7-pin connector is still disconnected here. I had a problem with the draft control linkage. You can just barely see where my finger is up there. Right there, that bar had broken, and everything was rusted and corroded because it was outside and because of spreading fertilizer and not washing it off. So what had happened, in order to get that all apart, the whole rock shaft, the gas tank came off, the seat came out, the rock shaft cover all had to be taken off, all this hydraulic stuff was taken off. I actually opened and cracked the case of the rear end of the tractor, pulled it all apart, learned a lot of stuff on the way in this process. Never done that before. And get you around to the other side, all my messy tools, my wiring diagram. I've kind of got this still apart electric wise here, but you can kind of see where the shiny part is for the rock case, where my finger is. All these bolts had to be torched, heated up, pulled off so I could pull that all apart. And then I put it all back together. I think it works. I'm not really sure. Well, actually, yeah, the PTO or the rock shaft arms are up. Anyways, then I had an electrical problem with it. Couldn't figure out start. Well, after a couple good friends, Gary Sneath, Central Auto Electric, came up to give me a hand, and also another guy of a local dealership. I'm going to keep his name kind of silent because he wishes that way. Came up, helped me diagnose it, but it was the ignition switch, so we put a brand new ignition switch in. I just got it today, and lo and behold, that didn't work. And what it came down to was the ignition switch was bad, and the PTO safety switch, which is kind of jury-rigged here. I had to break it all off there and get the switches cleaned up, but I'm going to get a new one for that. You can imagine what John Deere's price on that's going to be. Anyways, the dealership has helped me out tremendously, parts-wise. No bitching, no complaining. Get me the parts in a timely manner. So I put everything together, fixed the PTO switch, and the cover hood's off. Purrs like a kitten. Purrs like a kitten. That's right. So, I got a lot of other stuff to do to this. It's all got to go back together. The hood's got to go back on. The seat's got to get back on. I got to finish working on the seat because that's kind of been trashed. We're going to clean this baby up, put her back to work, and then come next year, or maybe over the winter, I'm going to spruce her up a little bit, do some body work on it. Nothing's damaged, nothing's too bad, but you can see she needs new rims. We're going to change the size of the tires. We're going to make them skinnier. Going to turn this into more of a row crop tractor for doing different stuff such as cultivating, spraying, spreading fertilizer, etc. If you look up, oh, there's the hood up there in my beaten down, broken old garage. But basically, I've turned this tractor back into a working item. Put it all back together. Going to put her back into use on the farm and update her next year a little bit more and keep moving forward. Toodaloo. See you later. On the flip side, bye-bye.